A common problem I see with many swimmers is that when they go to take a breath, the arm which should be supporting himself in the water tends to drop without catching any water and pulling through. So this next exercise, which I call isometric kick exercise, is going to help you with that. This particular phenomenon happens to most people, especially when they go from breathing unilaterally to breathing bilaterally. So on one side, so say for example they breathe to the left hand side, they can usually hold the water with the right arm as they breathe quite well. But trying to practice breathing out to the right hand side, this left arm will typically just drop like this in the water. Okay, so with the kickboard, what we're going to do, we're going to place the fingertips towards the end of the kickboard, just cock the wrist like this, rest the elbow on the back of the board, and then we're going to push off with the kickboard extended out in front of us, like this, kicking along the side with the other arm down by the side. We'll be kicking along perfectly on our sides, with the ear down on the shoulder, and what I'd like you to try and do is just try and apply pressure on your fingertips just to nudge the nose end of the kickboard down, which will help sort of lift you out of the water. And you'll feel a really good stretch under the arm here. Now when we get to the far end, I'm going to turn around and I'm simply going to come back, saying to myself as I'm swimming along, 1, 2, strong stroke. 1, 2, strong stroke. That'll be in time with my stroke, like this. Breathe. 1, 2, strong stroke. 1, 2, strong stroke. And I'm going to really think about, on that third stroke, trying to hold the water and not simply allow my arm to drop in the water there. The reason we call this one isometric kick exercise is because if you think about it, the size of this kickboard and the buoyancy of the kickboard is going to be too much for you to actually push it down in the water. You're only going to get the sensation of applying the muscle force here to actually do so. Okay, here we go. Bombs away. Okay, pushing off with the kickboard stretched out in front of me, right hand resting on the board, fingertips just applying pressure on the front end of the board just to nudge the nose end down. I'm feeling a good stretch under my right armpit there. Trying to lift my chest and shoulders up out of the water. Really imagining the kickboard is like a great big huge paddle. Just swapping over onto the other side. Feeling that great stretch underneath the armpit. Now when I get down to the far end, I'm going to come back normal freestyle, just saying to myself, 1, 2, strong stroke. 1, 2, strong stroke. So that strong stroke is when I'm breathing, so I'm not dropping the arm in the water.